Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Tony and the channel is Tony Talks Cards. And today, like the baseball rack pack video I put out a little bit ago, I bought two random lots of 80s football packs off eBay. I wanted to open them here somewhat live on camera and explain why I bought them, maybe memories of the packs, the years, the stars in those years for football, and just kind of examine the packs themselves. I mean, there's not a lot of us on YouTube that I think at least put videos out that talk about unopened packs. My friend Brandon at Brandon's Baseball Cards definitely talks about those a lot. He'll do videos and showing the back of the pack, the flap, the seals, the corners, and talk about how he could tell if a pack is unopened or maybe been tampered with or resealed. And grading packs is a whole separate niche thing too. But I bought these two lots from the same seller off eBay. I could see they were not pristine. These packs were not perfect at all. Some were ripped, some had holes in them. And the price I paid, I think, accounts for the condition they were in. And just also the enjoyment I want to get from opening them, maybe on camera, maybe by myself, or just keeping them in my collection because they mean something more to me based on the time they represent. Like I said, I did a baseball video on opening, but not opening up, showing a bunch of 86 to 1990 Donruss Topps Fleer rack packs. I'll link to that in the description, but take a look at that too if you like looking at packs, fronts and backs of players and who's on those packs. And if you're like 45 to 50-ish, you'll probably recognize the packs in that baseball pack video. Here, these are 80s football packs. So I first began collecting in 1986, and football was my core. That was what I collected. Baseball, yeah, you buy a pack here or there at the store, but I was all about football set collecting, even vintage football. I was buying vintage football cards in fifth, sixth grade, way older than I was, and loved the nostalgia of that. So let's look at some packs. And like I said, these were bought with the full awareness of they were messed up. These packs have been in a basement, in a flood. I don't know what happened to them, but the price I paid, I'm happy with it. So here are maybe the two worst packs that I bought. Uh, 88 Tops football, kind of missing some of the wrapper there. Interesting, right? But saw that in the picture. The backpack flap is fully open. So maybe I'll open that one here on the channel on this video. Who knows what the heck that is, mold, dirt, dust, something. Um, that's that. The next 88 Tops football pack is relatively slightly better. We're not missing the wax on the front, but the back, has plenty of dirt and grime and looser ripped seals here. So like I said, no one's grading these things. This is for me to look at, rip, and maybe just have a fun time opening up on camera. So that's 88 Tops football. Bo Jackson, rookie year, of course. He's the big chase. He's on the team card for the Raiders as well in that year. Vinny Testaverde was there in that year too, and a few other players as well. But yeah, not a lot of Hall of Fame rookie stars, rookie power in this set. A fairly cheap set to buy, just all built in single card form. Wax boxes run about 150 or so dollars before shipping and tax. I've got one of those in my collection too. Don't have with me here today, but that's what the packs look like. That's 88 Tops. I will open these later. I think we'll leave those right here. The next one, let's see, which one should I go to here? Let's go to this one. I think it's the oldest one I have. These two are the oldest I bought. This one is 1981 Fleer. So Fleer produced some very, very small football sets from 1974, 5, or 6 until 1989 or 88. And then in 1990, Fleer produced a full-blown, like, real football set. But before that, they were these in-action cards. They were showing literally an action shot of a game, a defense, an offense, a running play, a passing play, not focused on any one player per se, but on just the field of play itself. So this is 81 Tops. Again, you can see the back of the card, maybe sort of, but not a big deal for me here on this one. But 81 Fleer. There were 8 miswrap wrapper here. 8, 3, and 1. 8 photo cards, 3 team stickers, and 1 stick of very old bubble gum. So that's cool there. This card, this one I really want to dive into a bit more. This one looks interesting. 81 Tops football. This is the famous Joe Montana Topps rookie card year. Art Monk, Kellen Winslow, Dan Hampton of my Bears have rookie cards in this set too. And you can see that it's definitely not perfect. There's some rippage up here in the corner. It's all together, it looks like. The corners look okay in terms of how they're sealed there and wrapped. The back of it's kind of dirty. Some of these packs, you can tell who's on the back because of how light the wrapper and the wax is. So here you can see it's I think it's Brad Dusick. I think that was a Washington linebacker or defensive player, I think. So you can see it very clearly. And if that said Walter, you know me as a Bears fan, I'd be all over this and be jumping for joy. But Brad is who's there right now. So, it's hard to kind of see the roller marks on these. And my friend Brandon from Brandon's Baseball Cards again taught me this and has walked me through this a bunch of times. Is the roller seals on these really show at least more proof if the pack has been resealed or opened, then sealed again, resealed, right? So it's hard to see on video, but these do look like the roller marks do look like they may be together. And so maybe this could be a legitimate pack, meaning it's not opened. Now, it's not perfect, but this one may be still sealed. So who knows what's in that one? 81 Topps football. The next one is 83 Topps. 81, of course, 83. So 83 is, if you're a Bears fan like me, lots of rookies in that one. You've got Jim McMahon, you've got Mike Singletary, and I think Otis Wilson, rookies in that set, let alone Marcus Allen, of course, and a few others in that set too. So again, I think mirroring Joe Theismann probably, but couldn't use the emblem, of course, on his helmet there. 13 pictures, cards, one stick of bubblegum, a special All-Pro sticker in every pack. Again, a little looser on the corners there. Definitely some wear, was not, properly stored or taken care of or kept. But it's not, I don't think it's totally opened. I think some of these roller marks do look like they could be, maybe. The roller marks could be together enough where this could probably still be considered sealed. But that's 83 Topps. So the next one, I love this one. One of the first sets I opened up, or packs I opened up and collected, 1986 Topps football. This is the infamous, or not infamous, I guess, the beautiful in my mind, the green and white, the football field background, the green borders on this one. Of course, this has Jerry Rice's rookie card, Andre Reed, Steve Young, Bernie Kosar, Boomer Esiason, Reggie White, Bruce Smith, tons of guys who just, their names, were synonymous with the 80s and 90s pro football cards. So this one here, it's got decently nice corners, I think. Again, it won't grade very high. It's got a rip right there, of course. But let's look at the marks. Can we tell if the roller marks are potentially together enough on this? And I don't know. It's dirty, but at least in my view, my eyes, it seems like they do kind of connect top to bottom here where their fold is. But maybe more research is needed. So 86 Topps football, unopened wax pack. I'll call it unopened for right now, at least. What else did we get in this one? Oh, yes, this one. Another kind of the trifecta of really good rookie years for Topps football sets. Probably your 81 Topps for Montana, 86 for Rice, and then probably 84 with Marino, Elway, and Dickerson. Off the bat, you can see this one definitely has some damage there. Very rough, very worn, not stored very well, this pack was. Dirty back here. Roller marks. I'm not going to judge on this one right now. It's the dirt almost kind of gets in the way of seeing the marks. But maybe. And here, you could team up against drugs. There you go. But yeah, Dickerson, Elway, and Marino possible in this set, in this pack, and win a trip to the Super Bowl. Perfect. 15 cards and one stick of gum. 84 Topps. This is an 84 tops Fleer. Or sorry, that doesn't make any sense. 84 Fleer football, and right down the middle, boom, there's a big rip. So that is not together. That is not good. But again, it's all about the memory and the nostalgia. This is definitely not kept very well. Corners are kind of not very tight. And Fleer full. So it may still be okay. It just was not stored very. Again, that's 84 Fleer. And one thing about these Fleer cards, you may have a Montana rookie in 81 tops, a Dickerson rookie in 84 tops. But about 6 months ago, maybe less, I did some research on these sets. And even though Montana has his rookie in 81 tops, 81 Fleer, they're action shots, right? So I think Montana, he may not have had an actual picture of Montana in the 81 Fleer set. The 49ers were there, but the 49ers picture that was shown on the Fleer card doesn't have Montana in it. Same thing with 84 Fleer, where I think you'd think, oh, well, there must be a Dickerson, a Marino, and Elway. Well, 84 Fleer again just takes action shots of the defense, the offense, the line, a running back, a play of some sort. It may not have Marino in the picture. It may not have Dickerson running the ball. It may have a receiver catching the ball for the Rams, right? So despite them being the same year as the big tops rookie, you may not find those players mentioned. So that's 84 Fleer. Next, let's see. I've got here we go. This is 1988. Topps also issued football stickers, yearbook stickers to go in a yearbook. So kind of a tiny pack came with this bundle as well. 88 Topps yearbook stickers. 88. I never bought these in packs, but I have a few of these cards. I don't know where I got them from, but 1988 Swell. Swell, I don't know if they were a food or other brand. I'm not sure. I should have done the research, but officially licensed NFL product. These were cards issued of older players. They had, I think, Hall of Famers, vintage guys from the 50s, 60s, 70s, put them on Swell Football Greats cards in 1988. 10 cards in the series. 25th anniversary series, Pro Football Hall of Fame. So there you go about that. That's what the back looks like there. Order your official Football Greats trading card collector sheets. There you go. Cool. Here's some more Swell cards. I didn't know about these. I know I never saw these. 1990 Swell. All the legends. Pro Football Hall of Fame, 1990. 10 cards. Again, officially licensed. NFL product, Football Greats. The backs look like this. I don't know much about the sealing on these, but it doesn't matter as much if these are sealed or unsealed. Not many people are probably breaking these open to buy or get stars and grade them. So, but I did notice these in the eBay post. Some cool price stickers. So if anyone knows in the comment who's still watching after 13 minutes, if you know or know where a Gosselin's maybe food, drug, convenience store, who knows what that is, but for a low, low price of 50 cents, two lows, you could have had this pack. So if anyone knows where that store was, what part of the US, I'd be very curious. But two of them have the sticker, one does not. So we'll put the swells in this thing right there. And lastly, this pack, never opened one pack of these, but have the set and got this in 1989 or 90. Score's inaugural set, 89 Score football. This is the one people remember and know. It's got the blues, the greens, the red borders. This is the set that had Barry Sanders, Troy Aikman, Deion Sanders, Barry, I said. Those key late 80s rookies cards. Score is the most valuable version of those guys as rookie cards. This is a pack from that first issue in 89. Photo quality player cards and trivia cards. And again, these are plastic, so I don't think there's a way to kind of forge these to be open or, look like they're unopened. But these also being they're very thin, this plastic here, you could see who's on the back if you wanted to. So I shouldn't have done this now on a live camera here, live video, but Rick somebody, I'm not sure who that is. Rick with a D, maybe Rick Donnelly. I think there's a Rick Donnelly who was a punter for the Falcons, I think. But even down here, you can see like the numbers are at the bottom of these cards. You can tell what number that is. look it up on trading card database and figure out who that is. So cool. 89 score football unopened pack. The last two packs in here were ones I never opened, I think, but are, again, not as expensive as the ones that are here. But these are NFL Pro Line Portraits, the Signet Series 12 cards. I may have seen these in a store, and I guess we'll look at this. $1.65. I'm not sure if that was the retail price. What year are these? I feel like these are 1990 or 91. I'm not sure. If someone in the comments collected football in the early 90s, like I did, but clearly, 91, here we go, sorry. 1991 NFL property. So 1991 Pro Line. I know there are Pro Line cards, and I think these guys may have had some of the first in-pack autographs of players. I know maybe it was 92, but I think Pro Line had an autograph subset where you could have gotten them randomly in packs. I think that was the case, but if someone in the comments can tell me if this was the autograph series or not, that'd be curious. That'd be cool. I think these are very kind of photo first, photo forward, not so much about the borders and the fancy green, red, blue borders. It was more of a photo of the player, I think. So, but again, not sure if this was the retail price in 91 because they were more premium, or maybe this was an aftermarket price, that someone slapped on it at their antique store. Who knows? But yeah, two of those packs too. So, but yeah, that's it, guys. So these are the packs I got, and again, they weren't zero, but they also weren't the retail price what you'd expect to pay for these packs in good condition. So, you know what? I think I made the comment earlier. I think I'll do it. So let me actually rip these two. These are the worst by far. The packs just missing, not really together right there. So let me put these packs away, the ones that I don't want to rip, and I'll stack them up in order of year because that's just the way I am and the way I think about things. 91, 90, 89, 88, I think. 89, 88, 86, 84, 84, 83, 81, 81. Well, 81 is right. Yep, there. So we will put those aside and try to knock them over. And now, what you've all been waiting for, ripping two very ugly 1988 Topps packs that, we will see what we get out of these. So let's do the worst one first. This is going to be fun. I have not ripped a pack of these in who knows how long. So you can buy your collector sheets. You can see right there, 44 durable plastic sheets. Enough to hold 792 cards. Well, football only had 396. That's maybe more of a baseball thing, or just they wanted you to buy extra sheets. I'm not sure. So anyway, Topps used this same design from 1985 through like 1991 and just changed out the colors of the logo, the not logo, but the helmet color, the background here, the jersey, things like that. So we will see if we get 15 picture cards. So let's open this up. This is fun. This is really cool. Okay. First off, that is some mold, dust, dirt, all types of ugliness. So we will put that aside. Here we go. So let's look at these cards and see who we have. Ooh, I like that. I like a bear. Chicago guy here, obviously. So 1,000-yard club rusher. These inserts were in all the packs. I remember collecting these as a kid too and trying to put together the whole subset of 1,000-yard rushing club cards, collecting in my Topps football pack opening days. So Roger Craig, let's see, he had 815 yards. Why is this in the 1,000-yard club? Maybe that's baffling me. I'm not sure. Oh, rushing. I don't know why that says 815 yards, but he's in the club. So, oh wait, here we go. Due to the, got it. Here we go. Fine print, guys. Always fine print. Due to the strike for part of the 87 season, 750 yards is required for admittance into the 1,000-yard club. That's really funny. In all my years, I never knew that was at the bottom of this card. That's real. That's live on TV right now. That's interesting. So he made it in the strike shortened 87 season. Cool. All right. We got Ronnie Harmon, Chuck Long, Mike Harden, Carl Banks, Topps All-Pro. Bruce Smith, Topps All-Pro. Very good. Atlanta Falcons, Riggs carries the heavy load. Cool. Lionel Manuel, Carl Mecklenburg definitely was an All-Pro at some point, I feel like, in those 80s Broncos teams. Steve McMichael, very cool. His rookie card was in 1985 Topps. It's got a little thing on here for some little, the card, well, maybe part of the wax came off. I don't know what that is, but again, yeah, good solid card. It's got some staining here, so again, was not taken care of, but cool card nonetheless. Gary Zimmerman, All Pro for sure. Not sure if he's in the Hall of Fame or not. He may be right now, I'm not sure. Vi Sekahima, I think. Freddie Joe Nunn. This is the first year the Cardinals were in Arizona, my home Arizona, I believe. Phoenix Cardinals, I think 87 they moved there. So yeah. Garen Veras, a checklist. Very good, number 2 checklist. And Ruben Mays. So who knows if that was tampered with or not. The seal, the wax was definitely about to fall apart, but got Bruce Smith, got Steve McMichael, got some good players there. So very good there, and a Roger Craig. So let's see if our 1,000-yard club guy here actually got 1,000 yards based on the asterisk we saw earlier. So, okay, again, the gum is totally gone. That's interesting too. There's no gum in the other one, right? So either the gum disintegrated, maybe that is the gum that's all kind of messed up and disintegrated on this, or someone opened it up for the gum and sealed it back up. It doesn't matter to me, but there's part of the gum. All right, the second and final pack. Who do we have here? Who do we have? Eric Dickerson, very cool. All right. Part of the gum is on the back. There you go. That's what happens. The gum can stick to the back of these cards, and it's broken, of course, too, but it can stick back there after all those years. So Eric Dickerson, did he meet the 1,000 yards? Yes or no? 1288. Look at that. 1,288 yards he had in that strike shortened year. Wow. Yeah. He made it. He made it. Stump Mitchell, Mike Horan, Dave Dewerson, Chicago Bears, Mark Malone, Frankie Neal, Rob Riddick. Hey, there we go. John Elway. That's a solid card. Reggie Williams. The gum is falling off as we speak. Major Everett, Charles Haley, Frank Garcia looking very tired on the sidelines there. Dave Craig, great quarterback for the Seahawks in the 80s. Gary Anderson. Hey, look at that. There it is. Like I mentioned earlier in the video, I think I mentioned that, yeah, Bo Jackson had a team action card too. And there he is. This is Bo Jackson rookie year. Not his rookie card, of course, but there he is. Look at that. Jackson all alone playing against the Broncos, looks like in the background. So Ozzie Newsome again, Hall of Fame tight end with the gum on the back, and there's all the gum staining as well. But let's look at Bo Jackson. Very nice. So I doubt the packs were searched. They were just very not taken care of very well. But this is cool. Pulling a Bo Jackson team card out of these packs is super. The back had the Raiders wins and losses. They lost a lot more than they won in 87, it looks like. They had a 7-game losing streak there, part of the season. So Marcus Allen led the team with 754 yards. But on the front is Mr. Bo Jackson. Very cool. So, well, cool. That's the pack review, the pack opening. Thank you all for sticking with me through 25 minutes. Hopefully you enjoyed the walk down pro football memory lane here. I'll be back to more baseball and kind of vintage stuff, football and baseball stuff with the next videos here. But I want to take a little minute and enjoy some packs I bought, and hopefully we did too. So without further ado, I will let you go, and thank you very much for watching. Leave a comment if you have a connection to remember these players, the set, the design. Love to have that in the comments and interact as you have feedback or memories to share. So with that, I'll sign off and I will talk to you soon. Bye.